Well, I've been calling you.
You haven't returned one of my phone calls.
Well, I have to tell you something. I've been wanting to talk to you about something. Well, I don't know. I feel really, I feel like I'm very unhappy. See, we're always doing things together, and it seems like you always do what you want to do, and you never ask me what I want to do. You know, I don't want to sound petty or anything like that, but it's just, you know, I mean, a relationship is two people working together and, like, you know, trying to, like, bend a little bit and work together and things like that. And it just seems like, you know, I mean, like, you always want to go to see these sports games. You always want to see your brother playing hockey. You want to play basketball. You want to watch some game or something. And, you know, it's okay. I guess I don't mind that, but I told you in the beginning of the relationship, you know I don't like sports. You know that I think they're violent. I don't enjoy sitting in a room drinking beer, watching a game. It's just not what I like to do. You know, I'm into creative things. It's not what I like to do, and I just think that you're being really selfish.
What's the real reason? Am I bothering you?
No, you're not.
Am I asking you to spend so much time with me?
No, well, it's not really that. It's just, it's nothing,
you know,
really.
Don, if something's going on, I would appreciate it if you let me in on it.
I'm being as honest with you as I can until that's just, you know, maybe I'm overreacting or something like that.
No, I get it. It really doesn't have anything to do with me. It has to do with that redhead in class. Is that it?
That redhead in class? We're just friends. You know that.
Why have I seen you together so often?
Well, you know, she's a real smart person, and I just, you know, sometimes I need to get a little help. The real reasons.
Yeah.
Well, you know, sometimes you just make me so nervous. You know, I feel like I'm being analyzed. I'm really sick and tired of always having to answer to you. You know, I can't go out. I can't just be with my friends for a little while without having to, like, report back to you and tell you what's going on. Well, why are you so worried that I'll call you for a week? Can you go a week without talking to me?
You haven't answered my phone calls. You haven't done anything. You've ignored me.
Why don't you let me talk for a second? Why don't you stop making up things in your head and just let me explain for myself? I'm a big boy, you know? Now listen, I think that you are very possessive. Why don't you just sit down and listen to me for a while? Yes, you are. Now please, just do what I tell you, just for a second. I just have to explain to you. Now look, I've been thinking. I know that you and your father have a really bad relationship. I know your father has done all kinds of things. He's just dominated you all your life, but that's not fair that you have to take it out on me now.
My father? Why are you bringing my father into this?
Listen, I don't think we have to lie to ourselves about this. I'm just really sick and tired of your being selfish, of your having me sit through all those games. You know, I hate watching those games. I'm just really sick and tired of it. You know, I've told you all about that. We've talked about it a million times. I'm just sick of it. I feel like I'm crowded, you know. I feel like you're my mother, and you're always slapping my hand over everything that I do. I've got no freedom. I'm really sick and tired of this whole thing.
How can you say I'm mothering you when I'm possessive? I'm not mothering you, and I'm not checking up on you. I'm just worried. You know how your friends are. We have this lack of communication anyway. You never tell me how you feel.
But I just did.
But you waited a week, Don. You could have told me before that. You know, if you don't think this will work out, and if you don't like doing things that I want to do, maybe we shouldn't just do anything at all.
But... Man, I'm not going to go running after her. Wait! Wait a second, wait. Listen, Jackie, sometimes I just get so upset. I'm really sorry that I'm so nasty. I don't mean to bring your father into this or anything. It's just, I don't know. Sports aren't that bad. You know, I figure if I watch enough games, maybe I'll like them after a while. I don't know. I don't want you to get upset and walk away like this. It's not what I intended on doing in the first place. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Can you try compromising on something?
course, yes, of course.
What are you doing here?
Well, I'm not doing anything tonight. What are you doing?
I don't know. Do you have anything in mind?
No. Whatever you want to do is fine with me.
Soccer.
That game, yes, that game.